Good morning, everyone. It is Sunday, and we are getting started with part one of our breakfast day. It is dark outside. It's cloudy. I did not sleep great last night, not gonna lie. I mean, I don't feel that tired. It's now 8:30, and I woke up at 7:30 to a Charlie horse. Well, actually, like 3 or 4 consecutive Charlie horses in my right calf, which I only get them in my right leg. So, pregnancy things, apparently. But, we were up, and I was up at, I was just tossing and turning a lot last night. I'm actually, sore from my wedding, which, again, pregnancy things. Like, my lower, right, I don't know if it's, like a ligament that's connecting my hip into my lower abdomen is kind of sore, and my lower back was sore. My lower back's fine now, but when I got up to pee, if you're pregnant, you get up to pee several times a night usually, and every time I get up to pee, I literally was waddling because I couldn't shift my core to walk normally. So anyway, but we're doing fine. It is what it is. I just am trying not to be super negative about all of these pregnancy things. It's frustrating, but I just keep telling myself it's such a short time, and I mean in 2 months, 2.5 months, this is going to be over. So I feel like a lot of the pregnancy woes is about your mindset. Yes, it sucks to be sore and have to pee all night and whatever, the Charlie hurt, whatever, all the stuff that comes with pregnancy or can come with pregnancy. And it's just, I feel if you don't let it constantly oh my god, more of this, more of, just if you don't get so negative, it's not as bad. Just let it be what it is, and that's it. It's not that deep, kind of thing. So anyway, I don't think I told you guys what I'm making. I'm making my yogurt bowl, which we don't have any fruit, so it's just yogurt and granola right now. But this granola, I talked about it, I think, in one of the last vlogs. It has really good ingredients. So it's almonds, coconut, sunflower seeds, dates, pecans, pumpkin seeds, coconut oil, flax seeds, chia seeds, strawberries, bananas, and vanilla extract. So there's no sugar, no added sugar. And it's a lot of just nuts, so healthy fats, and then protein in the yogurt. And this is the less sugar Chobani. I just got up the pack from Costco. And let's see, there's 12 grams of protein, 9 grams of sugar, 5 of those are added sugar. So I just can't do plain Greek yogurt, you guys. I actually grew up using that as sour cream, but I can't just do the plain in a yogurt bowl. I just can't. So anyway, that's part one, and then I'm gonna make some eggs and maybe a bagel. I'm also putting some cinnamon on there. Cinnamon is actually supposed to be good for balancing blood sugar, which, as we know, allegedly I need to be doing because I failed my first glucose test. I haven't updated you guys. I need to do a sit down. I'll probably do a sit down after, but I do have my 3-hour test scheduled for tomorrow, which I'm already dreading because it means fasting again, and I have to fast overnight again. But this one is even longer, triple, if not quadruple as long as the last one. So the nurse that called me on Friday informed me that I may be there for 3.5, 4 hours. And I'm just not looking forward to it. And honestly, I was pretty optimistic about the actual test because, everyone freaks out. They're oh, man, you feel so sick, blah, blah. But I felt fine. So I was oh, this is going to be easy. I'll just do this again and it'll be fine. Then I learned, allegedly, this drink has double the amount of sugar in it, or glucose. And you have to sit there for 3 hours, and allegedly it makes people feel really sick. So let's just hope that's just again, some people do, some people don't, because that's really going to suck if you're feeling nauseous and you just have to sit there for 3 hours. Like, ugh, I'm getting irritated talking about it. Anyway, so we'll find out. Found out my mom also had gestational diabetes. Not that it's genetic, but it also can be why I am so swollen. Also, very likely could be why my baby is all of a sudden in the 96th percentile. So we'll see, but we have another growth scan scheduled. I don't remember if I talked about that for the end of the month. And we'll just see how things are trucking along. I will be 32 weeks at that appointment. So that's when it's like really not go time, but it's kind of like you're really figuring out what the rest of your pregnancy is maybe like, you know, especially with my situation where I've already had high blood pressure plus gestational diabetes potentially. It's like the whole beginning of my pregnancy was so great. I was very lucky. It's very boring, very easy in quotations for pregnancy. And now that all of a sudden at the end, all hell's broken loose. I need to go yell at my dogs for barking, but I'm gonna eat this and then make the rest of my breakfast, maybe an iced coffee, and then Jonathan should be coming to grab me to give me the car, and I think I'm gonna try to do a Costco haul while I'm there, then come home, unpack it, put everything away before I have to go get him again when he's off. So that is the plan, I think, for a morning. I need to do some like meal planning because this is going to be a massive haul because we're also getting stuff for our diaper keg. So we'll see what we get up to. All right, ate my yogurt bowl and I'm going to be cooking my eggs. You guys, I need to show you this. So these are from our chickens, which I call them our chickens, but realistically they're my dad's chickens. They're at his house. He takes care of them, but I do love them so much. So this is a pretty standard size egg, right? Well, in this dozen, he just, as a joke, look at this little baby guy. So funny. I'm not gonna eat it right now. My dad said it'll more than likely be all egg white and no yolk when that happens. And it just, sometimes that happens. We haven't had any like that yet that I know of besides this one, but it's just kind of funny. It's just a teeny little that almost looks like a quail egg. Actually, I think that's still a little bit bigger than a quail egg, but just kind of funny. Gonna finish making breakfast and then figure out meal planning. All right, you guys, we are in the car in the Costco parking lot. I forgot to refill my water before I left, and all I can think about is how thirsty I am. I should have known, but anyway, I was doing some meal planning and nothing too crazy. This week I realized is I have meetings like every single day, and then like two basically full days or 2 half days of appointments where like an entire half day is gone by appointments. So I kind of kept it pretty simple. So Monday, I have it written down here. Monday I'm thinking taco salads. Tuesday salmon and broccoli or like salmon and salad or something like that. Wednesday I've been making this sausage and pepper pasta. It's super easy and it's really good, and we have some Amy Lou like andouille sausage in my fridge that we need to use up. And then Thursday I saw this recipe on Pinterest for a pot roast stroganoff, and I want to try it, so I'm gonna see if I can get all the stuff today. It's nothing crazy. I gotta see I don't even know if Costco sells like chuck roast, but I'm gonna try that. Friday I didn't even plan anything because I feel like we're gonna be mad dash prepping for our diaper keg, just like cleaning the house, getting stuff in order. We have all day Saturday too, but I just don't want to like be saving all this stuff for Saturday before the party, because we'll also be prepping food on Saturday and Friday, honestly. So nothing crazy. Might throw some like a chicken meal in there as a replacement because we do have some chicken in our freezer, but I wanted to keep it pretty simple this week, stuff that's easy and quick to throw together. So that is the meal plan. I was talking to Jonathan, I was like, how much of the stuff for the diaper keg should I get today? And he's like, none of it. He's like, just wait until Friday. So I think I'm going to save most of it for later this week, but a little backstory. one of mine and Jonathan's, like, I don't know, we're like, this is something like we're known for, and this is actually something that it's more me, but we amongst our friends are known for making smoked salsa, and I have not made it in so long, and we don't have tomatoes coming in my dad's garden yet. He does have peppers, so I'm gonna get peppers from him, but I want to get a bunch of tomatoes from Costco to make a big old batch of smoked salsa. It's so good, you guys, and it's really easy. Like, if you have a smoker, we all you do is basically slice your veggies, throw them on the smoker for a couple hours, and then you blend it all together with your other ingredients. So it's super easy. I love making it, and it's always a hit. And I haven't made, I don't know if I made any last year. I might have made like one batch last year. So I'm excited, and my dad's supposed to be getting, he thinks we're gonna have lots of tomatoes, so hopefully we'll be able to get some from the garden later in the summer. But I want to make a big batch because it's just something that people can just, you know, sit and snack on at the counter during the party, or scoop on a plate, whatever. It's usually always a hit at parties. So that is the plan. Gonna go in. I have a pretty big list still. I mean, we kind of just need like a whole fridge restock of like produce. So like fruit and veggies is a big one, and then just some protein stuff. And I guess maybe it's not that much, but I definitely need like fresh stuff in my fridge. So we're gonna go in, see what we can get, and then we'll head home. Actually, I might go to either Hy-Vee, which is our local grocery store, or Walmart to get a couple things. There's a couple things that I'm pretty sure Costco won't have, but let's head in and see. Oh my gosh, you guys, I just saw the corn dog truck drive through the Costco parking lot. I love that place. Anyway, we're back from Costco. Not a very exciting haul. I'll show you guys when I get home, but I did grab my blackberries. You guys, blackberries have been huge lately. I don't know if you can tell, like, I don't even have a normal sized one in here to like compare it to, but like, that's huge. I am so dumb. They literally have a water bottle vending machine that I could have gotten a water bottle for 25 cents. But anyway, I'm gonna eat these, hoping it'll kind of quench my thirst before I go to the next grocery store, and then we'll go home, put the stuff away. But so good. Blackberries have been so good, and they're huge. I could eat this whole container in one sitting. Look at that. See how massive that is? Literally huge. I probably should have waited to wash these, but so good. I love blackberries. All right, I actually need to get gas. Or should I just do that when Jonathan gets off? Maybe I'll just do that when Jonathan gets off, because I have to come back in 2 hours anyway. So to grab him. All right, I'm gonna go to one more grocery store just to get a couple things, like noodles, and is that it? And maybe a couple things. No, I'm gonna wait on that. I think just noodles. Wait, do I really need to go do this right now? I think I might actually just go home. Why is my brain so slow today? I think I'm actually just gonna go home. I don't need the noodles like for several days, so I think I'm just gonna head home. And actually, we'll see if I even end up making the pot roast stroganoff. It may just end up being better for me to just make an actual pot roast with like potatoes and carrots in the crock pot, because again, blood sugar. Noodles, pasta 2 nights in a row might not be the best option, but okay, let's head home. I'll show you guys what we got, and we'll just hang out for a couple hours till I have to come back. Guys, sometimes I wonder how two people can go through so many freaking groceries. This is insane. Just spent another $200 at Costco after just spending like $300 before we left. And we're gonna spend another probably $300 at the end of the week for our diaper keg, so love that. Anyway, all right. Little quick Costco haul. First up, very important, as a golden retriever mom, lint rollers. And these are my favorite lint rollers. I know it's a really random thing to have a favorite of, but these lint rollers are amazing. They're the Scotch-Brite brand, and they haven't had these for a while, so I'm glad they have them because we are down to one remaining lint roller and I keep it in my car. So glad we got those again. All right, strawberries. Hope these are better than the last ones I got. They look decent. Limited edition by Good Farms. I don't know what's limited edition about them, but here we go. Obviously our half-eaten package of blackberries, there's literally like 10 or 12 left, so love that for me. They're big though, so, and it's a pretty small package. Mini peppers for that sausage and pepper pasta, and then I'll probably also slice them up to have like a veggie platter at the diaper keg. Bananas. I've been loving anything peanut butter and banana, like peanut butter and banana toast, peanut butter and banana sandwiches, all the things. I got these Perfect bars, which aren't like maybe the best option, but I like they're cold, as weird as that is, and they are a nice little option if I want to add a little bit more protein and have like a sweet treat. So love these, and they were on sale. I'm just grabbing from like random places. A restock of my new favorite granola. Restock on our coffee. We've been going through so much coffee, you guys. I feel like I just bought a big bag of it. Half and half again for coffee and like cooking. Big old bag of baby carrots for snacking and for the veggie platter. Mini cucumbers, same thing. Tomatoes for smoked salsa. I was looking back at my recipe and I think it said like what, 8 Roma tomatoes, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. So I got these, and then I got some of these Campari tomatoes, and I figured that would make a big batch of salsa. You don't actually need like that many tomatoes, surprisingly, to make a lot of fresh salsa, at least. Like if you're canning and making a ton, that's different. But also got a new thing of spring mix. Let's see if we go through it or if we just end up throwing the whole thing away. We've been pretty good. We go through like 2/3 of it, 3/4 of it ish, and it'll get wilty before we end up using it. But you know, I'm working on being more of a salad girl. Okay, it's work in progress. I got these roasts. Jeez, these are heavy. This is like double what I need, so I'm gonna use one and freeze the other one. Still haven't decided if I'm actually gonna do the roast stroganoff, which is why I initially got it, or if I'll just do a roast with like potatoes and carrots. So TBD on that one. This one is just kind of a little treat. I love this stuff. This is the butternut squash ravioli. It's still very much summer, but as we get into fall, it's so good. And honestly, I'll just like heat it up. It's like a girl dinner for me. Like nights that I don't really want, like if Jonathan's not here or something and I just want something quick. They also make a really good mushroom ravioli if you are a mushroom girl. This has, actually 8 grams of protein, which is surprising. I would expect it to have like none, but very high in carbs, obviously. You know, just a little, again, it's like more of like a treat, or I'll make like a whole pack and just have it as like snacks here and there. Which now that I'm dealing with potential gestational diabetes, just all around sounds like a bad idea, but TBD. I just, you can't deprive yourself, okay? Okay, a couple other just household things. I got a restock of lighters, mostly for my day of wedding kit. We use a lot of lighters. We go through them quite often. Windex, because I feel like we're out of Windex, and I also have been kind of thinking about restocking we have stuff like, we have like one set of everything, but we have a 2-story house, so it's nice to have stuff in like the bathroom upstairs and downstairs, just because it's annoying to have to go back and forth. I know, first world problems, but it'll be a little easier. Another restock thing is these Clorox toilet wand cleaners. I really like these. I have a set. It came with one of the wands, and I don't have like the canister that you like store them in. I just grabbed this at Costco one day, and so I just keep them under the sink. And again, we have a 2-story house, so having to come up and down the stairs just to get the wand to clean upstairs bathroom, downstairs bathroom was kind of annoying. So I figured just kind of prepping to have a child and have like little things like this that will make my life easier. Having cleaning products in both my upstairs bathroom and downstairs bathroom will just make me much more likely to use them and clean more often, and I like having a clean house. So got a restock of these. This is the Rainforest, what was it? Rainforest Rush scent, I'm assuming, which the other ones are just like a normal, I mean, they still smell nice, but so interesting. I think that's everything, right? Very random, nothing too exciting. And then we will have another giant Costco / grocery haul at the end of the week when we get stuff for our diaper keg. Jonathan is smoking a brisket, and then doing like veggie platter, fruit platter, smoked salsa, might get some like potato salad. My friend is making deviled eggs, and then I think I'm gonna make like a double batch of chocolate chip cookies just to have something sweet to like grab and go. We were gonna get a Costco cake, but I'm just like, it's kind of annoying, like messy, you know, just cookies are just easy to just grab one and go, be on your way. And then of course, all the booze that we'll be providing for people to drink. So it's supposed to be beautiful weather this week, like mid to high 70s. Saturday is supposed to be, Jonathan just checked, like 73, partly sunny. Ugh, a dream for an outdoor party. I mean, it'll be like an indoor outdoor party. Like we'll have drinking games outside. A lot of our friends love playing beer darts when they come to our house, so that's a big thing that we do in the backyard. And then we have like bags, boards, bean bags, and just hang out outside. That way the garage can be open for extra like seating, and again, just like places for people to set. Jonathan wants to have all the food in the garage, but I'm like, I don't know how I feel about that. To me, it just like opens up for like bugs and stuff. Like, I don't know. Ugh, we're gonna have people going through our house anyway. I feel like we should just have food inside, but that's just me. So, all right, I'm gonna put this stuff away and just chill for the next hour until I have to go back to pick up Jonathan. I am kind of losing steam. I'm getting tired. I think I said earlier, I did not sleep great last night, and especially after a long day yesterday, which yesterday wasn't that long. Yesterday was only a 13-hour day, as opposed to like a 16-hour day. I didn't have to go back and tear down, but I was pretty much there. I had like an hour break to go run and change and freshen up a little bit for ceremony, but other than that, I was there. So yeah, 13-hour day. It was busy though. I mean, a lot of moving parts and running around, and which is just how it goes. But I think it's all just kind of catching up to me. Plus it's like super gloomy and like dreary out, which doesn't help. And I like, beyond this, I don't really have anything crazy to get done. I would like to edit a vlog or two. But once Jonathan gets home, I'm sure we're going to start working on epoxying the garage floor. So I'm just going to take it easy, maybe take a little nap, a little snooze. And, well, first going to put these away, but then I'm just going to chill until I have to go back and pick him up and get gas. All right, it is several hours later, and it's bath time for the girls because they smell it. You smell it. Yeah. So we're about to, ow, Sadie, can you be gentle? So we're about to give them baths. We think our dogs have they have some kind of fall and summer allergy. I don't know if they're allergic to grass or what, but like Macy has been like digging at her paws, like between her paw pads. So we're gonna soak her paws in Epsom salt before we give her a bath. And then Luna's have that kind of like pinky color, which I think is from like yeast overgrowth. So hopefully giving them baths will help with that. We'll see. But that's what we're up to now, which it is a task. giving 4 golden retrievers a bath. So Jonathan usually does most of it. I am going to be zero help because this would get in the way, and my back hurts when I do it anyway. I can't imagine how bad my back would hurt, but I'm going to go help him and get these girls washed up.
You're so mad, Sadie.
Come here. Look. Come here. Come here. Come on. Oh, you smell so good. You smell so good. He did not clean in you. Are you very sad about it? Yeah, you're just patiently waiting your turn, huh? Sadie, you're gonna let me finish drying you? Probably not. You all clean now, Looney. Hello again. It is 7:45. We had dinner. Well, we finished bathing dogs, drying them, made dinner, took the dogs on a walk, and we've just been chilling. My blood pressure was kind of high. I just took it earlier. I need to take it again. But we're chilling. I'm waiting a little while after our walk just to make sure that's not like skewing the results. It was 140/73 earlier. But anyway, my fasting window starts in like 10 minutes. So I'm eating a protein bar. We had dinner, and I'm hoping to not wake up in the middle of the night starving again, because that's what happened on Thursday night before my 1 hour. And so this time I have to be fasted for 10 to 12 hours before the test, plus the test itself. I'm going to be there for 3.5 to 4 hours, so it'll pretty much be 15-16 hours till I can eat again, which there has got to be a better way to do these tests. Like, this just is like so frustrating. Like, first you make a pregnant woman not eat for how many hours, then you spike their blood sugar, which makes so many women sick, makes them pass out, makes them throw up. Like, what? Like, how is this the only option? That's what I'm wondering, but whatever. So not really looking forward to tomorrow. I hope that it doesn't make me feel like trash all day. I do have a call with a bride at 5, but I'm hoping that gives me time to like eat, recover, take a nap probably, because I'm sure it's going to be pretty exhausting. But I'm pretty much taking tomorrow as a big old L, because I just don't want to like throw a bunch of stuff on my plate and then feel like crap and whatever. I debated even rescheduling this call, but we'll address that tomorrow if I really do feel that sick. So that is a scoop, but I figured I would end the vlog here for the night, and then I will see you guys in the morning for the big kahuna. Can't wait. All right, you guys, we are on our way to the test. I just took one of my nausea meds because if you guys don't know, I have a fear of throwing up and I just want to be proactive if I can. The last one went so well. I was like, oh, this is gonna be easy, like blah, blah, blah. And then I realized it's the 3-hour one that people should really be nervous about. Not should be, but a lot of people just, it doesn't make them feel very good. So anyway, we're on our way. Ugh, this is so annoying. I don't want to do this. But 3 hours to go. Well, 4 hours to go, more like. I think it'll be close to 4 by the time I get out of there. Unless it makes me sick. Then I'll be out of there really fast. First straw is done. Drink is drank. Here we go. Just had my first blood draw. Results came back barely elevated. Barely. 9 points over. So, 2 hours. We did it, you guys. We are done. 3 hours. I don't even know what time it is. Actually, it ended up just being just over 3 hours. So it ended up just being just over 3 hours. It's 11:15. Love that. I need to drink water. I'm so dehydrated. Starting to sprinkle. Okay, so honestly, okay, it was not bad. I did not feel sick. Granted, I did take nausea meds. Didn't feel sick. I did feel, and I got this a little bit with the 1 hour test too, the glucose drink, which is only 50 grams of glucose, or however you differentiate it. It made my arms feel super heavy, which is interesting. And then it did make me so sleepy. Like, you would think I would be bouncing off the walls, from all the sugar, but it made me so tired. But I didn't feel sick at all. I didn't get like sweaty or feel like I was going to pass out. Thank God. So honestly, it went about as good as I could have hoped. So as I was in there, they were uploading results. So my fasting blood sugar was high. It was 100. Which, let me look what I'm going to pull this up on my chart and see what the normal range is. I forget what the range was. Okay, so my fasted glucose level was at 100, 95, and between 70 and 95 is the range. So not super high, but elevated. Then my 1 hour was 189, which again, barely elevated. Well, barely above the cutoff. So that range is 70 to 180. Mine was 189. So just barely outside of that range. And then my 2 hour was 140, which is actually within the normal range. So 70 to 155 is the range for that one. And then it'll still be another probably like 20-30 minutes until my 3 hour gets uploaded. So I'm very curious what they're going to do, because technically, because my fasted levels were high, I feel like that's a pretty good indicator that I would have gestational diabetes. That's kind of like the hardest one to control. And then that first number was barely high. Second number was within range. So I'm assuming this third number is going to be within range, but I just don't know what they're gauging. Like, at what point do we consider this gestational diabetes or passing? So not really sure, but I will find out shortly. So I have like an hour to kill. I'm like, what do I do? There's no point in me going home. Oh, I should have made an eyebrow appointment. I need to get my eyebrows threaded. I wonder if my gal, I don't know how far out her bookings, I don't know how far in advance you have to book with her, but the threading place that I go to is right by Costco. So maybe I can get my brows done. Anyway, I'm going to look into that. I'm going to eat my peanut butter jelly sandwich and my protein bar. But honestly, I think I'm going to make Jonathan take me to lunch somewhere when he gets off, because I think I deserve it at this point. A little treat yourself moment. I've actually been thinking about ramen, which is not a day for ramen at all, but it just sounded good, and there's a spot not too far from here, so maybe we'll do that, or I'll see what sounds good to him. I mean, just about anything sounds good to me at this point. So I will check in with you guys a little bit later. Okay, I think the result just got loaded into my chart. It's loading on my phone right now. Let's see. Okay, so that one was, my 3-hour was at 130, which is within normal range. This range is 70 to 140. I'm at 130. Okay, it says criteria for gestational diabetes. Any 2 or more values exceed the reference ranges of fasting. Okay, so that does mean I have it, because my fasting was high and my 1 hour was high, but then my 2 and 3 hour were fine. So I'm gonna guess that they're probably gonna have me just diet control it, because it was so close. Like, it wasn't ridiculously high past that range. But yeah, so technically I still failed, barely, but I'm guessing they're still gonna probably just do diet controlled, because it's not insanely high, and I'm guessing they're gonna try to have me focus on that fasting level, probably the most, but we'll see what they say. So, all right, time to eat. I'll get some kind of like fungus. Good morning, friends. I fell off the face of the earth yesterday after we got our ramen. So yesterday had my 3-hour glucose test, and it wasn't terrible, but it did make me so flippin' tired. I was like a lost cause yesterday afternoon. So we went and got ramen for some lunch, and then came home, and I slept from like 1:30 until 4, and then woke up, we made dinner, did some stuff, and went to bed. So nothing super exciting. Still have not heard back from my care team. I don't know. I'm pretty sure my OB's been on vacation, because I met with a different OB last week at my appointment. So I don't know if I'll hear back this week, today, next week. I don't really know, but I'm just assuming that I failed, and they're going to have me probably check my blood sugars, I'm guessing, but I don't know. So as I mentioned, I was like barely above the normal range, or the acceptable range. So we'll see what they say. Just for my fasted and my 1 hour, my 2 and 3 hour were fine. But they say if you have 2 numbers above the cutoff, that's considered, you're considered to have gestational diabetes. So we will see. In the meantime, I'm just going to try my best to manage it. You know, obviously I don't truly know what it's doing, because I'm not doing the blood test, but we will see. I feel like a grandma sitting in my rocking chair right now talking to you guys, but nothing else to report yet. So, but like I said, on the final test result, it gave like basically the criteria for gestational diabetes, and I technically fit within that. So anyway, today is Tuesday, and I have kind of like just a hectic day, like all over the place. I have a lash fill at 10, then I come home, I have a quick client call at 11, and then I gotta go pick Jonathan up from work. Oh, I need to see if I can get my eyebrows done. And then I have a few hours of work to work, and then I'm actually getting my one nail fixed at 2:45, and then I have a 4 o'clock bride meeting and a 5:30 bride meeting. So just like a lot of like weird like time gaps, which I don't love, but such is life sometimes. So that is today, a little bit chaotic. I honestly don't know how much I will be vlogging, but I wanted to hop on. Oh, another thing that needs to happen today is epoxying the garage floors. So Jonathan has been hard at work cleaning, priming the floors, and I think today is the day that we are going to actually finish it, put the epoxy on, which is not ideal, again, because I'm just like bouncing all over today, so I can't really help him, and it's a very time sensitive job, so we will see how that goes, but may not get a ton of work done today, but I have literally all day tomorrow. I only have one bride call and it's at 5, so like I have literally all day tomorrow to get work done, and yeah, we should be good from there. So that is a look at today and tomorrow. Thursday, I feel like, I have one meeting with a bride's mom, and I think that's it for Thursday. And then Friday, I think I kept Friday completely open because I want to be able to like prep the house, start prepping food, because our diaper keg is on Saturday. So that is a look, kind of like the week at a glance. And yeah, I don't know how much I'll vlog today because it's just chaotic, kind of like, not unorganized, but it's very like broken up. And I also have work to get done in between there. So anyway, we will see how much I get today. I'm gonna go start getting some work done and get started with the day. You guys probably see very often this camera like just randomly shaking. It's because my dogs are always walking by when I'm talking, always. They think I'm talking to them, don't you? Sadie Sue, you always think I'm talking to you. So if you're ever curious why my camera randomly shakes, it's because I have 4 golden retrievers that always want to be involved. Okay, now I am off to my lash appointment. I got a brow threading appointment at 12:20 right before I have to pick up Jonathan, and then I'll pick him up. Then I have a couple hours before my other meetings this afternoon. So getting my nail fixed and I have 2 bride meetings in the evening, so we'll see. I think we're gonna try to get the garage floors done. I honestly think I'd be okay with that. I don't have quite as much work to do as I thought. I'm getting a lot of like little things done that helps, so we'll see if Jonathan feels up to it. But okay, off to get my lashes filled. Yay. Okay, lashes are filled. Love. And I have like an hour to kill before my brow appointment, and I'm kind of debating going to get a pedicure. I am so desperately in need of a pedicure. It's literally been 8 months since I've gotten it. I haven't gotten a pedicure since before our honeymoon in January, for reference. So very long overdue. I just am nervous. Will it take more? It shouldn't take more than an hour, right? Maybe just run to Target and maybe Bath and Body Works to kill some time. There is a Bath and Body Works Target right next to each other. I don't really need anything at Target, but maybe we'll start with Bath and Body Works. And I need to get some soaps for all of our bathrooms to stock up. I'm wondering if they have fall scents, because I kind of want to do fall scents, but also maybe it's too early for that. I don't know. I just have like an awkward amount of time, or I could just go home. Maybe I'll just go home. We'll find something to do. Get some more work done. I don't know. We'll see what strikes me as I'm driving. I'm all over the place. Okay, it is about 2:40, and I'm heading to get my nail fixed with my nail lady, and then I am off to bride meetings for the rest of the evening. Well, that's a little dramatic. And then I am off to bride meetings for the next couple hours. So Nothing too exciting. Let's see, where did I leave you guys last? Oh, I was going into Target. I didn't get anything super exciting. I did get like a really comfy like lounge set for postpartum. That's kind of my thought process. And just some like grocery stuff. Nothing too exciting, but came home. Well, actually, then I went and got my brows done. Picked up Jonathan, came home, ate lunch, worked for a few hours, and now we are off to all the things, meetings and appointments for the afternoon. And then this evening we are going to check and see if we can epoxy the floors of the garage. This is literally, I'm so sick of talking about doing this. Like, I just want to get it done. But we were thinking we were going to do it this afternoon, but then Jonathan checked and the primer was still tacky in some spots. So he opened up the garage and has a fan going to hopefully help with that. So we'll see if we'll be able to do it tonight. Oh, I just went done. We're so close. Literally, we have like 1.5 steps left. And then just gotta let them dry. So that is what the rest of the day is looking like. I will try and check in a little bit later if we get to the garage floors. All right, you guys, just finished all my meetings and got my nail fixed. Cute. And I'm almost home. Jonathan ended up epoxying the floors while I was gone, so they're done, just drying now. I called him on my way back. I was like, I was gonna help you with that, and he's like, no, it's actually super easy. So he also said, he's like, I wish I wouldn't have taken all those reviews to heart, because he's like, I had way more time to work with, I had way more product. Like, he did like a really thin coat to start because he thought he was gonna run out. He was like, everyone was like, don't put it on too thick, blah blah blah, but like we had more than enough. So anyway, he was a little frustrated, but it's all done now and ready for the diaper keg. Well, we're gonna let it dry for 24 hours, but we'll move some stuff back in there and start getting our house back in order. So I'm just heading home to make some dinner. Jonathan has to go to bed in like an hour because he has to work in the morning. So I'm probably gonna wrap up the vlog here. Thank you guys for tuning in. And don't forget to subscribe if you are not. I'm so close to 1,000 subscribers, you guys, which it seems so small in the world of YouTube, but it's like the first big milestone. So I'm so close to 1,000 subscribers. Subscribe if you are not already. I would love to have you stick around. You can follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is Audrey Elise. And I will see you guys very soon in another vlog. Bye, guys.